everybody, LeoArctica here. Welcome back to 597 Rebirth. And when we last left off, we were given the task to find a lost Chocobo called Peiko, or Biko. I can't remember names like that. And we're now out in the field trying to find him. And I assumed we were going to be getting a Chocobo lure materia, but apparently we don't get that in this game, so we have to find them ourselves. And as you could probably tell, I have been quite busy. Been leveling up my characters a little bit, learning new skills, and I do apologize the last few episodes because I didn't realize that some of the skills that Cloud and Aerith had, they hadn't fully learnt them. I assumed they already learnt like Arcane Ward and Focus Thrust, but apparently they have not. So I had to go back to using the Buster Sword and her Mithril Rod to learn the other skills, and now everyone's caught up with each other. I still haven't found a new weapon for Nanaki, Tifa, or Barrett, but we've been making progress. I'm still poor as shit, but money's not exactly a thing we have to worry about at the moment. So yeah, at the moment I'm somewhere around here, and my map is telling me that the Chocobo tracks are over this way somewhere. So let's get to looking. Unable to obtain chunk of iron ore. Why is that? Is it because I'm like full? I can't carry anymore? Wait a minute. Were those tracks? No. Oh, I don't know. No, those are wheel tracks. Oh, hello! Chocobos! Which one's the one I'm looking for, though?
Bingo.
Yeah! Come on, y'all! Let's go bag us a Chocobo!
Oh, the one with the saddle!
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think... Approach Peiko, that's his name. Approach Peiko without being noticed. If you are in danger of being spied by him or one of his packmates, quickly press circle to roll out of sight. You can also distract Chocobos by throwing stones you pick up. Press L1 to aim and square to throw. Okay, so it's kind of... Okay, so I've literally got to sneak up on him. Approach Peiko without being spotted by the other Chocobos. Because I literally gotta sneak up on him, okay? Okay. I know, approach the target without being spotted. I don't think that one turns around. That one over there, though, turns around every now and again. So I've got to be... Okay, go. Go. There we go. Okay. Just gonna turn around in a minute. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, here we go. Okay, it's just clouds. I was gonna say, what's everybody else doing? Okay, I need to pick up these stones. Oh, that one... Oh, he fell asleep. Okay. Now I gotta make him turn around, because he's not going to turn around, isn't he? Yeah. I'm coming for you, Peiko. Right, so L1 to aim. Gotta aim just before him and throw. Oh, that's adorable! I'm sorry, Peiko, but I've got... I gotcha! What do I do? Is that it? Oh, I got 2 golden plumes for that. Nice! Is everything good?
Aww, isn't he just the cutest? Oh.
What?
You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
Why, because the hair?
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry? Sorry, that's all the food we had. But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Well, that's adorable. Wait, whoa, he is fast. Wait for us, Peiko. I wonder, is Peiko going to be like our go-to Chocobo? Because I know in the original game you could catch and breed like many types of Chocobos to get different colors, and each color did something different. Is Peiko going to be like our main Chocobo, or is he just for this quest? Well, he made it back home at least.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
Okay.
Hey, Cloud!
Huh? Who's at that? Hey, Chadley!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you?
Yeah, I do. You're Chadley.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remnawave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
The Chad
As the
module.
tower goes by, allow me to accompany you.
The Chad module. Of course you made something like that. I was wondering where you was going to show up. I'm thinking, how are we going to get new materia? Apart from just buying it. I can't run as fast as you, Chadley. Also, I loved how everybody just ditched Cloud when he was trying to
Here
make a
we are.
decision. So, what is it? What exactly do these towers do, apart from just being part of the main story? Ooh. Oh! Whoa! That's very Fantasy Star Online.
Tower tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources.
Ooh. So what, you can tell us where enemies and resources are? What the hell are those things?
After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
There's not much of a difference between Battle Intel. Okay. Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, so he still does the same thing. Create new combat simulations and embark on scientific endeavors. Activate the Remna Wave towers you encounter and help Chadley to deepen your understanding of this world. Okay.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
Okay, developing materia, I suppose?
With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together.
Oh.
Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
So, unlike in Remake and Intermission, we get to choose what materia he makes now, rather than him just giving it to us? Or was it like that before? It's been a while since I played Remake. Anyway, tell us about these towers.
These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
Okay. The combat simulator, that's still a thing?
With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan.
Oh.
Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
Oh, a new summon to fight? I want to try that next. So, anyway, before that, one more thing. Specific intel-related tasks.
Which particular task would you like to learn about?
Oh, okay. Oh, so still got loads of stuff to do. Okay. Life spring surveys.
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Are the life springs the little puffs of green smoke we see coming out of the ground, or it could be something else? Combat assignments.
While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Alright. Crystal analysis. What's that?
In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia.
Ooh.
If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
And last one. I can't pronounce that. Proto-relic salvaging.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you would ask.
Okay, don't get
I
excited, buddy.
detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects Proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
No, I think that's it, right?
Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
No, I think we're done. Yep, we're done.
In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Oh. Oh! What? Fire and ice materia? I don't understand. Do you use it at the same time, or does it mean you could just use the fire and ice materia without equipping the fire and ice materia separately? Autocast, which I think speaks for itself. Okay, so fire and ice allows you to use fire and ice magic. I think so. I was right. I think it allows you to use the ice and fire materia without having to equip them. Autocast allows an ally to automatically cast spells that are linked to the materia while not actively controlled. Cool. Morph materia allows you to turn enemies into items with morph. Ah! Enemies whose health have fallen below a certain amount can be defeated in this fashion. So they brought the morph materia back. I think it was called something else in the original game, or was it? Was it metamorph? I can't remember. And also unique ability materia allows an ally to automatically use unique abilities when not actively controlled during battle. Ah! Tifa will also use Unbridled Strength when not actively controlled if this materia has been equipped. Okay. So what? Oh, I've only got. Oh, I see. I've got 20. So what I want the morph materia, and I want the. Oh no, I've got 2. Oh no! He's got 2 left. He's got 7 of these left. 1 of these left. You know what? It's one of a kind. Let's get it. The fire and ice materia. I'm assuming we can get more if we can find more of these towers or complete more of the quests around the towers.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you.
Thank you.
And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
What's that? Oh, is that your little robot? Okay. Assessing and defeating new fiends will provide Chadley with the data he needs to update the simulator with combat challenges. Complete these challenges to earn a variety of rewards, such as powerful summoning materia. Speak with Chadley to access the simulator. Okay, so we can still do that. Summon entity type. Oh, God. Okay, alright. I want to do that right now, but unfortunately, I think we're going to end this episode here. Because it's getting late. Actually, no, it's not getting late. I can keep going, but I think I want to make the this episode a little bit shorter. So I don't want to make videos too long. That's the reason. Also, I realize there's only, unlike Remake and Intermission, there's only 10 save slots. So yeah, I'm gonna be overwriting a lot of things. Anyway, so. We've learned a lot now. We now have got a new thing to do in the grasslands. We now know how to use these towers. Chadley's back with us, and we're going to be doing some cool simulation battles in the next episode. So I'm going to end this episode here, move on to the next one as soon as I can. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Click the links below to begin this entire playthrough, and if you want to see the complete playthrough of Remake and Intermission, click the links below that as well. And if you've got any tips on how to build characters, what weapons to use, materia, how to set them up, yada yada yada, you know the drill by this point. Just don't give me any story spoilers, I will find out for myself. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and to the next episode, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye!